now you have to be very careful in terms of at what stage who you really need. I feel that if I'm absolutely honest, and I will say if you're you're early stage startup and you're just getting started, then first is who's your first 2 or 3 investors. I call the lead investors. They actually create the biggest foundation for how the journey of your investment would look like. And never try to rush on that part. And I think a lot of startups actually fail on that because there is so much of rush of raising money. They don't understand the importance of the strategic investor coming in the first stage. And I feel that companies which have predominantly, I would say 75% of all the startups which were able to get the right kind of a lead investor initially were more successful in their entire life journey of their investment cycle. So it's very important. It's equally hard. Very, very important and very hard because everybody wants them. Everybody wants those lead investors. They don't have time. They're too busy. They're like early stage angel investors. And these are marquee angel investors, which always are too many options for them. And it becomes very difficult to reach them. But you need to try hard. Hardest, I say, you need to find whatever opportunity you get to reach them, because this would really change the way your opportunity would look at it. By and large, I've seen if you put 10 similar kind of businesses, similar kind of founders, similar kind of an opportunities, pretty much, the only thing which would change is who has the better lead investor. That would create a possibility for you to attract further capital coming through. Because early days, you cannot demonstrate governance, you cannot demonstrate a lot of other things which are hygiene of a good corporate management. You cannot give that. The only thing which you can really go out and say that you got a good investor. Like recently, I'm advising one company which is invested by Ratan Tata. Now, Ratan Tata might have invested into his personal capacity, it's an undisclosed amount, and he normally signs a small check. It's more about encouraging young entrepreneurs and getting that. It's not even an investment case for him because I've not heard that he's really made these investments as a very serious thought through process. I mean, this is personal investment. It's more driven from his own willingness to help young, very early stage entrepreneurs. But he's a marquee investor. If he sits on any investment, even signs a 5 lakh rupee token check, that money really opens up windows for you. Everybody goes, and I think I'm advising one company which has raised same investment for Ratan Tata, and the kind of retail investors, because now we took the business into franchising, and about 100 retail investors have invested into the business, not because the business was just attractive, because they all saw Ratan Tata being invested in that. So your lead investor is very, very critical in terms of who you really get onto board. And don't just do that. And sometimes a wrong investor sitting with you in the early stage who don't bring in any kind of strategic value, don't open up a network for you, doesn't participate in any kind of mentoring to you. Because most of the times, the early stage investors, the angels, are very domain related. Some are retail, they would follow the lead investor because they have now a lot of groups being formed and they just follow the lead investor. If the lead investor has some kind of inclination towards that, a lot of other retail investors would come in. But that's not really important to me, because important is this core lead investor who has either a domain experience or I think so. Look at handpick of technology guys who would come and invest into that. So this is very important part of your investment thinking and how you really define that.